Alright. I should be live now, so now I just, need to tell my friend to get in the chat so I can help him fix this. Good God, good God. We are yeah. Yeah, I'm just looking at this, taking it all in, and it's not great. Alright. As soon as it gets in chat, I'll help it out. Good golly gosh, my dude. Hello, is that you? Okay, yeah, that's you. Alright. So... today the Fearless window is not open. However, you have not cleared any of these chip stages, so we need to fix that. I understand that they are not easy, but... I'm going to make this all significantly better. There's an empty squad. You have no empty squad, so I'm just gonna pick a random one. Okay, for this we need Dottie. Gonna need Silver Ash. This, then we need some... need that. And... alright, we're just going in. Now they're not bad. You have a decent selection or roster that you've been building. You just need to get them past that hump. Also, you need to do more main story because you did not have a lot of main story done. Hi, Mom. Spectre's gonna go there. I did select E2, right? Because already I'm kicking its butt. What am I doing? Alright, we should be good past this point. This one apparently also... I think the first one has, 6 healing tiles. This one apparently has 3. I know that Wraith got away. Just trying some stuff out. What do you mean? This is what you mean, though. I basically just cleared the stage. And I wasn't actually trying. So how do we fix that? We just turn Ash to the left. That's it. That's literally all we need to do. I did not actually know that that medical room was there. Don't worry, that's why I'm showing you how this is done. In this particular case, you just need a couple snipers to do DPS. Oh no, this Wraith is getting away. No, he's not. Alright, I messed up. Seriously though, this is fine. Alright. Alright, seriously, Ori, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Well, like I said, I'm just not used to these particular power levels of units. It's really not that big of a deal. Oh, now I know why Gladia was having an issue. She prioritizes blocks. So she was prioritizing whatever she was hitting. So, to deal with that... Also, Ori, if it comes down to it, you can just clear these with a support unit. I really do not believe that you need to. And in fact, like, it shouldn't be that big of an issue at all.
Let's show them what we can do.
And just a minute, Ma. Well, do not worry. I will have you have an auto-deploy, you know, by the end of the night. Reagan, what's your name? This is actually a friend's account. He's just having issues with the auto-deploy, so I'm trying to help him fish them out. See, all I needed to do was actually just switch her out for Dusk. Easy peasy. Alright, and this is the part where Crown Slayer gets to be a jerk. So...
I'm all stocked. Watch for the flag.
There you go. All done.
No more than usual.
So now you can get Supporter and Vanguard chips, so you can E2 Supporter and Vanguard. So that's done. I need to go get my dog, and then we will clear the other thing. And you really need to drop your sanity. You're not gaining any sanity when it's capped out like that. Reagan, I can tell that you really enjoy Ack. To be perfectly clear, Ori, what you should be doing is... It helps to focus on, like, low rarity stuff at first. One, because it's easier to raise. Like, Cruz Fang, Stewart's actually pretty good as well. Those are all very easy to raise and don't cost any material except LMD. And when you work with them, it becomes easier to find out the roles that each unit's supposed to fill. Because every unit has a specific role that it needs to fill. And when you figure that out, it becomes much easier to do the work. That's your auto-deploy done, so we need to do this one now. This one should also be pretty fine. For the most part, you have Shining in them. It's okay, it's a learning thing. Excuse me. I joined in, like, late August of last year, so I ended up having to face Pyrite. I think my Twitch audio was going through my desktop. Oops. Okay, anyway. So this should be fine, the team we have here. We have Shining. You really should build an AoE healer. You got Shining and Silence, those are both decent. And you got Hibiscus and Ansel, those are both also decent. But a little bit more effort should be put into Perfumer, especially out of E1. Does she have her talent? She does not have her talent. Especially for E1, she makes these poison type stages a lot easier to deal with. I don't know if Perfumer would actually be worth bringing. Yeah, on a poison stage especially, Scotty Alterate does a lot of work. She puts in a lot of work. If you look at my own account, excuse me. The thing with Scotty Alternate that you have to deal with is she has to get up and running. Her S2 is one of her strongest things, and it immediately, like, it takes a time to charge up, and once it's charged up, it gives everybody an attack and defense buff. So everybody who's within this particular range right here gets a lot of HP, a lot of defense, and a lot of attack. It turns your entire squad into super busted guys. So it'll even turn this Perfumer, who does not have the full range, and that is something special, into an absolute powerhouse. If I had known this, I would have put Shining right here. Go ahead and switch Bagpipe out for Spectre. And drop Dust.
Ready to go.
For a new account in particular, these big swordsman guys are probably pretty dangerous.
Ready to go. Get clear.
Yeah, Reagan's right with the defense buff. We're gonna just go ahead and put Cruz here for extra damage. And see, she's got over 500 attack now. She normally settles around 400. Like for a new account.
Ready to go.
Yeah, that was almost bad. For a new account, someone like Scotty right here is a really huge buff. Okay, let's hold off here. And my dog's outside again. Awesome.
Ready to go. Watch for the blast.
Yeah, it's just something you need to practice with. I'm not trying to like style on you or anything. I'm just trying to make use of what you got. As you know, as I showed in like my diagram with just the with just the 3 stars, it's possible. You just gotta know your team is all. Oh, I agree with you there. It's different needing to actually try with certain things. But Arknights is definitely a game that at least has some effort in the game design behind it. Yeah, that should be fine. Take backpack out, let's vector in. Let's go ahead and switch out for Silver Ash. Destroy. Yeah, see, look at Perfumer. She was only at about 100-something attack, and now she's at nearly 300. She's putting in a lot more work now. And that's all through the efforts of Scotty.
I'm all stocked up.
Yes, Scotty her trait is that she heals 10% of her attack, so everyone's getting 30 HP per second. And that might not seem like a whole lot, but it makes a big difference when everything starts going.
I'm all stocked up.
All right, and there's two chip stages for you
ど
now.
れほどの罪を重ねてきてもその命と共に塵に帰るでしょう
So, if we come back and do this tomorrow, I can get you probably Fierce Attack as well. That one's a little bit more difficult to do with a limited roster because it requires more range stuff, but I could probably still manage it. And Fearless, yeah, you have Weedy. It's not a deal breaker at all. Alright. So we have now helped you get 2 chips out of that. So what else do you need? You probably need to clear this stage at some point. You need to clear this stage as well in order to actually raise up your base. I would not focus on Scotty for E2ing at the moment. I would much no, I wouldn't focus on Scotty Nitch. I would focus on Silverash. Silverash, especially through the early game, can just do so much work. Yeah, as Reagan says, Scotty is perfectly functional at your guys are having an issue. And you're all out of tissues. Let me fix that for you. Verification expired. Yeah, Scotty's perfectly functional at E2, but Silverash get... Okay, I don't know why my verification keeps dying. It does not like me going inside your base. As you need to get some of these factories up and going. You're really limiting yourself in terms of like even just getting a couple more factories up and going is extremely useful. And you have plenty of this. You want me just to make the factories now? I'll do it for you. You got plenty of materials, and it doesn't cost anything to at least get them up and going. Any amount of efficiency increase is really going to help you out in the long term. Yeah, let me just go ahead and do that for you. Fine, Conan, we need you to actually do things. Because you get these carbon sticks every day, it's not like you even need to grind anything. You need another trading post here. What am I doing? What am I doing? Do thing.
Infrastructure complete. Cancelled.
Trading post, someone needs to be assigned. Assign Gummy for right now. Yeah, you need a lot of cash for E2ing, and having these factories up and running will, at the very least, assist with your production.
Infrastructure complete. Infrastructure complete.
This is not the absolute best way of doing things, but it is at least... It is at least a decent way of getting things up and running. What did tier 2s cost? Okay, those cost a lot more to get to level 3, so let's just...
Cancelled.
What am I doing? Need 2 more of those. So what can we do?
Products received.
Yeah, this is gonna seem pretty annoying, but it's definitely worth the investment to get these up and going.
Upgrading. Infrastructure complete.
It really helps you in the long term.
Products received. Low power.
Oh, not enough power? Okay.
Upgrading.
Okay, so
Infrastructure complete.
next I would recommend raising this factory to level 2. We can't do that right now because you're out of drones. And it also helps for you to check out your base combinations. Yeah, the entire R6 team being able to just hang out in CC is very much appreciated. Pay attention for this. Certain factory teams have better better setups. Like Vermil with recycling only gets 16, but she triples the productivity of Corn Nor or Norcorn and Cora. So instead, they got 64 now. Okay, that's gold, that's experience. And we need to get you to level 3 so you can start getting those tactical battle records, because those are the most efficient forms of EXP. And you have 2, so yeah. Alright. Also, with your base, use these guys. They help, they make your recovery a little bit faster. Thank you for the follow, XR7. So you see, this is currently 8 hours, 35 minutes. If we put Shining next to it, it doesn't quite double her recovery. It does add on another 0.5, which is another 25% to her recovery, so it is better. And thank you, Ori, for the follow as well. So you saw that she was at like 8.5 hours recovery. Now she's at 7:10, so it's a little bit better. This helps with drone recovery. But Ambrel. I would recommend getting Podenko to E1 as well. She's a great unit and also really helps out with recovery as well. Make sure to switch out your HR department. You guys aren't taking any recovery, right? No, they shouldn't be. They should be at even, so that's why they're not resting. And you do have a training room, but you're probably not... Yeah, well, you can't train anybody yet because nobody's at E2. Okay. Same for these guys. I have no... Xrd, I don't know if we'll ever be able to get Ash in the future again. They've made it so that you can get old operators that weren't previously available again.
何かお手伝いしましょうか?
Also, when you get a chance, these dormitories, try to decorate them. Like, you should have some themes going on here. Like, anything. Have you seriously not even picked up event furniture, man? Like, come on. You don't have a complete theme though. That's the weird part. That's limiting your recovery time to like very, very little.
ドクター、
Let's try and
そばに
fix
いて。
that. Okay, here's the furniture store. You didn't get most of this in the event, so that does not help you. All these cost about 5,000. Yeah, Ash is a good unit. Like, she's not super busted, but she is still a good unit.
部屋の飾り付けは結構よ。自分でやるから。
Okay. Look at that recovery. That is terrible. And most of that is from I'm just gonna dump stuff in here, to be honest, just so you have some recovery. You can make it pretty later. At the moment, you need a recovery. Like, you're just not efficient, man. Alright, that's up to 3... Nope, you want to save. That's up to 3,000, so that was at 0.4 recovery. Now it's triple that. So that's a little bit better. See if we can't do the same for this. What else we got here? When you get some theme sets, this will be a lot easier and less, you know, junky. Alright, there we go. That's 3,000. And let's improve this a little bit as well. Alright, and that's also at 3,000. So there. Remember how that was, like, 740 or something? Now it's at 7. That's a teeny tiny little bit better. Also, another thing. Switch out these base assistants so that units that you want to have trust quickly, get that trust quickly.
お気遣いはありがたいのですけど、私は自分の狭い住処の方が居心地いいんですの。巡回ですか？了解しました。満天の星が見える部屋を
Alright,
お
now
願いできますでしょうか。
that should be good for right now. Do you think? Have I fixed everything? I hope I fixed everything. So when you get a chance, just try to clean up some of these factories. Reagan, look. Ori's been having a rough time with his... with understanding the best way to go about things. Since Arknights is kind of a game that you really need to look up guides for. Yeah, once all these factories and stuff start to get at high levels of productivity, it helps out with your long-term game. But in terms of short-term game, if you can get... well... okay, I'd probably focus on the base first, because that makes getting your units... that makes leveling up your units a lot better. Let's see what your daily productivity is. So currently, you got 6,000 worth of EXP. 11,000 for this and 12,000 here. So if you look at my account, which just has a fully built up base, I have triple this, like 4 times this and 5 times the EXP. So that all makes a very big difference, and also all these having your dormitory levels up gives you more credit as well, which helps you also in the long term, because then you're able to do more things like buy this LMD. So you didn't get all that much LMD, and now you're about out of stuff. But like, I about cleared my store this morning. Once you get everything going, then you don't have as many issues with Like, good God, you have 300 skill summaries. What have you been doing, my man? What have you been doing? What are these skill levels? You did know that you can convert skill, like skill books into higher level skill books, right? You did know that, right? Because you have, like, I mean, this guy, he doesn't even need items. Like, I get when you're raising everything, raising rank levels can be a little bit difficult. Cruz is still level 1. What is this? Like in an early game like this, Cruz is your #1 DPS and you got her at skill level 1? Come on. Come on. Let's be serious here. That is the most shocking thing I've ever seen. Like Gravel, if I could get her to level 3 I would, but Gravel's like, okay, Ori, I'm not mad, like, at all. I'm just flabbergasted. Like, I understand not being able to raise them past skill level 1, but skill level 2? Having that many books? You dissing my girl and my toy here. Yeah, and well, I don't know if she can do that at E0. I think she might be at E0. I'll have to check. Yeah, she can at E0, so like you can even convert those books if you need to.
ここはどこ？
God, seeing these extremely long recovery times for operators is just completely foreign to me. It only takes me like 4 hours to recover somebody.
どこかメンテナンスは必要ですか？
7 is just... Ugh.
Resources received.
Anyway.
そばに寄って。
Is everything all peachy keen for you now, Ori? Can I log out of your account? What else you got in here you're not telling me about? It's okay. Yeah. Like Reagan's saying in chat, these low-level guys cost a lot less to develop, and they're still strong, especially in the early game, since you haven't even beat Chapter 3 yet. Like, at this point, you're pretty close to starting to get some E2s, because you got Silver Ash and Spectre almost capped out, and both of those are extremely useful. But it's definitely going to help your long game the best if you work on developing your base first. At this point, you should be able to clear like all the supply stages like I was doing earlier. It really wasn't difficult at all. So if you need me to make autos for those, just, you know, DM me and I'll take care of it, okay? It's all good. I'm gonna take care of you. It's all good. What's your friend list look like? You need more friends, man. I would suggest like just picking people off the supports and just trying to add them as a friend. Some people will just do that. They'll just click accept anyway. And that's a way to get more people into your friends list. And then you can visit them, like visiting me and my awesome self. And you get more credit, which lets you get more things from the store, which helps you buy the junk that you need to do, like, early level E1s and stuff. I worked really hard on designing this. Isn't it adorable? I'm not trying to sound like your mom or anything. Like, you have the stuff here, you just need to...
ドクター
Oh, you didn't know about the friend? You didn't know about the friend thing? Yeah, like I said, this game needs a flippin' guide. Now, aren't these adorable? I designed them all myself. This one's the library, this one's Podenko's relaxation dorm. This one's Perfumer's Garden, but it's been commandeered by A4. And this one's cafeteria. Adorable.
知恵と力が手に入ったらあなたは何をしますか
Alright, Ori, do you need any help with anything else before I hop off?
そばに寄って
Like, I just really want you to enjoy the game. That's all. I know it's... Yeah, I definitely wouldn't have gotten this far without, like, reading a bunch of junk and having friends that explained a lot of things to me. Like, I got stuck on chapter 5 because I just couldn't make the DPS check until I E2'd Silverash, and then he's just like, hey, let me butter your bread for you. I've got this. And then he buttered my bread and took care of it. It was awesome. I have 5 viewers. That's, like, way more than I usually have. Yeah, just let me know whatever help you need. We can probably come back tomorrow, and I can help you finish up the autos for the rest of the supplies. Actually, you know what? While we're here...
どこにいるのその場所も
Oh boy.
一つの夢なの
While I'm here, do you want me to work on the other supplies? Because I can, and I will, but you just have to let me know. Yes, we love Silverash here. We do not enjoy Silverash memes, though. Like, seriously, that one meme is not very funny, guys. It's not. Sure to clearing out these other supplies. Because I'll hop right on that. I forgot what these stages look like outside of because I've only been doing AB5 recently. Well, we have Scotty, and Scotty literally does everything, so we should not have to worry. Now let's just see what this does. as soon as it decides to connect to the system. I don't know if you're going to be able to actually do much during this event except grind out the training area. It might still be worth it.
気になさらないで結構。
安心してきっと大丈夫だから
みんな私に続け命令を
戦っている時は眠らないここにいたの
貫く繁栄か
ここにいたのね
みんな
歌のあなたたちの心に染み込んでいくわ
貫く Let's go
ここにいたのね
命令を縛られるつもりはないみんな私に続け
You think a 0-op clear of the final stage is still done? Oh, hey, Junkman. Hi, Junkman.
Ready to go 俺はここで待ってる心配しないで貫く了解した
Mission accomplished.
Okay, that was easy. I don't even know why I practiced.
ふう今
I
回もこ
remember.
の制服に恥じない戦いができたね
It's a 6 Centaurian puzzle, but if you garrison on a bunch of units, especially if you're still fairly new, then you don't really have the resources. Like Ori here doesn't really have hella drop
Let's show them what we can do
things that can hella drop just
安心して
clear.
きっと大丈夫だから
He has Spectre, but his Spectre is not E2 and is not even like
みんな私は待っている
skill level 7.
戦っている時は眠らない
ただ一瞬俺はここで待ってる
狙って
Also, my audio is getting a little crusty,
みんな
so I might have to reset the emulator. I'm sure it'll be fine now.
ここにいたのね怖がらない同胞たちすぐに着くから
I'm not gonna do a thing. I'm not gonna touch anything. I'm just gonna let this happen.
あなたは私みんな私に続け
狙って
Deadeye snipers are just so good for the early game because a lot of things have low DPS and they just have great attack speed.
苦しみみんな私に続け みんな私に続け
Mission accomplished.
Didn't have to do a thing.
お手本のような勝利でしたね
Okay, yeah, I'm resetting the emulator. It's starting to sound crusty.
どんな弱小生物よりも優れた方になるのでしょうね
I think I'm gonna get another level up out of this. Hang on a second. I'm wearing headphones and I do not enjoy the sound of crackling in my ear. There we go. Doesn't that sound much nicer?
Arknights.
ドクター、そばに寄って。
Hello, Scotty. You're putting in so much work today. And we'll just keep going in like this.
Doro沼に引きずられるような進軍速度ですけど。
じゃあこの宴会の歌に耳を傾けて。どんな戦いになるかしらね。
Hey, that's a potential problem.
怖くはないわ。了解した。
あるいは縛られるつもりはない。繁栄か、あるいは滅びか。
Alright, there we go. Okay, but how do I... Oh, I remember how.
こんなの悲しいです。みんな、私に続け。
問題ないわ。落ち着いて。戦って。
何時らが孤児せし武勇、何人も語り継ぐことかなわ。
怖がらない同胞たち。
Man, everything's just popping off.
つくから。
何時らが孤児せし武勇、何人も語り継ぐことかなわ。
貫く。
かの深き海より参り、心配しないで。
命令であるいは縛られるつもりはない。みんな、私に続け。
こういう香りは好き？
こんなの悲しいです。貫く。
Mission accomplished.
Well, that was pretty wild.
あなたは私をこんな風に使うの？私にもこんな結末。
In this particular instance, having Silver Ash with S2 is actually better. Yeah, that'll be fine.
ここからは茨の道になります。
バッタを。敵部隊捕捉。作戦準備。
じゃあこの宴会の歌に耳を傾けて。
あれに縛られるつもりはない。
これが戦場というものね。
こんなの悲しいです。
いい。
貫く。こんなの悲しいです。
問題ないわ。ほら、しっかり。
了解した。Let's go。貫く。
決まった。何時らの歩み、我が意向にかき消されたり。
私についてきて。永遠の故郷に帰りましょう。
すぐに解決いたします。
何時らの歩み、 我が意向にかき消されたり。
おもちゃで遊ぶのもここまで。
歯の深い貫く。
決まった。何時らの愛我が意向にかき消されたり。
了解した。ここにいたのね。
I will say that I am enjoying this.
何か考えがある。
みんな私に続け。心配しないで。
お待ちしており、無価値なものには興味ないのです。
みんな私に続け。
これが戦場というもののビクトリアのバグパイプ。波状棒とともに。
Wait, I was still in practice? I thought I was doing the same thing. Real thing. Yeah. I'm sure it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
争いは避けられないもの。
You know, I had a good idea. What if I just moved Scotty back one?
安心して。
Oh, I'm a genius now. She's out of range.
承知した。
みんな私に続け。ただ一瞬です。
戦っている時は
苦しみを忘れたことはありません。
俺はここで待って。
貫く。
決まった。何時己が存在を自らに問う。
こんなの悲しいです。
怖がらないで同胞たち。すぐに着くから。
岩老物に過ぎぬのか。
荒野育ちをなめんな。
心配しないで。みんな私に続け。
了解した。
黙っていろ。獲物はどれですね。苦しみを忘れたことはありません。貫く。
命令をくれ。その一射でお前の喉を貫く。
おもちゃで遊ぶのもここまで。
Accomplished.
Okay, AP5 will not be easy.
ふう。今回もこの制服に恥じない戦いができたね。
Hey, there's another level up. Awesome. Okay. Let's see here. This is where things start to get a little bit funky. Just a little bit funky. How am I gonna do this? Does Ori have a decent defender? Blitz is okay, I guess.
Should we go get the bad guys, maybe? Just a suggestion.
I don't know about Frost, to be honest. We got Spectre, that takes care of a lot of the AoE work. And Blitz should probably be able to handle most everything else. I just need to be able to heal through everything, especially with Scotty up. I think this should be fine. Well, we'll have to check.
Let's look alive out there.
Okay, we're not gonna do a thing until somebody gets right about here. And then we'll do something.
一瞬で
Let's go.
進め安心してきっと大丈夫だからかの深き海より参ります
心配しないで
汝は我が恩敵にはた弾狼物に過ぎぬのか
苦しみを忘れたことはありません
これが戦場というものね
Alright, there we go. There's Spectre going about her business.
Who needs to sneeze? Do it.
心配しないで
Let's go.
苦しみを忘れたことはありません
Okay, I simply don't have enough DPS to deal with that like that without doing that. That's okay, that's a learning experience.
Ready to go.
ビクトリアのバグパイプ波状棒とともに生命を救済しうるは慈しみ
心配しないですぐに解決いたしますね気をつけなさいこの海流は脆弱な命を飲み込みますよ
我に喜びを与えなさい 私たちにお任せください。いや、確かに。
If anyone needs a bow.
あなたは私がお守りします
貫く
Okay, that's definitely doable. We just need to put crews down
敵を逃した
and
各位追撃時は十分に
probably
用心せよ
Ash to deal with the big wave.
争いは避けられないもの
敵部隊捕捉作戦準備
ただ一瞬です
Let's go.
じゃあこの宴会の歌に耳を傾けて
Let's
私を呼び起こしてくださったのはあなたですね。
いいな、
心配しないで。
決まったか。汝は我が恩敵なり。はっ、元老物に過ぎぬのか。
苦しみを忘れたことはありません。
怖がらないで、同胞たち。すぐに着くから。
悲しいです。
戦っている時は眠らないんだから。狙って
Do you think I have...
I'm all stocked up.
心配しないで。
I'm all stocked. Target spotted. Ready to go.
Thank you, Ash, for doing literally everything that I want you to do.
獲物はどれですね。心配しないで。心配しないで。ご命令の通り。
私たちにお任せください。
こんなの悲しいです。
進め。準備完了。
あなたは私がお守りします。
決まった。
Do you like it?
こんなの
深淵に帰りなさい。
There we go. Clean as a whistle. And let's see if I can't do this one without it. This one is going to be a little bit trickier. I need to make sure that... good. Forgot how low his skill levels are. Okay, let's see here. Bruise is going to be the best bet here, as well as low rarity stuff. For Mel. And Scotty, of course, and we need one caster to take care of the backliners. I'd probably use Durin if, you know, Durin didn't. Yeah, when it comes to my own personal count, Reagan, I have, don't tell Ori I'm doing this. It'll be our little secret.
やっと強くなってた。
Not Gladia.
元気の秘訣はよく寝ることだよ。
Yeah, as I was saying, when it comes to my own personal count, I have pretty much I have everyone at a baseline of skill level 5. And only 5 of them are actually at skill level 5. Everyone else is skill level 6 or higher. They'd all be at skill level 6 if I just had some more Ori Rock, but, you know, you always need Ori Rock. Okay, this is definitely gonna be a sniper DPS check, so we'll see what happens. Texas, Scotty, Vermil, and Cruz. Okay, hopefully that's enough to deal with this. It's probably not. Hey, there we go. Okay, Duran, take care of this. This is working out better than I thought. As it turns out, Cruz is kind of a monster with Scotty up. And speaking of monsters, let's do that. Ah, yeah, we're fine. Look at that. Look at that. No problems. And Scotty really is just truly a monster. Yeah, I do the same thing, Reagan. I actually have no E0s. I just make everyone E1. That way I don't have to worry about any low tier material, like, ever.
I'm here after all.
And let's finish this off by giving him a nice CE auto deploy. Very clean, very, very nice. Alright, Duran, do your job. Oh, hi, Ori. I kind of just took care of everything. We cleared out AP5, that has an auto-deploy now. Now we're clearing out CE5, that should also have an auto-deploy.
Let's go.
Spectre's got a fat 500 defense. She's not going anywhere.
If anyone needs to sneeze, do it now.
Also, I dumped 30 levels on your Durin. Not sorry. I raised Durin to E0 max, so I put 30 levels on her.
この私です。胸の高鳴りを感じたほど。
It really didn't cost all that much, and it helps out your base anyway. You didn't seem to have much in the way of single target casters. Yeah, except Amiya, you really didn't have much in the way of single target caster. Oh, also, because she's level 30, now you can get a free 200 Arundum if you do this. You can't read her thing yet because she's not at Thrust 7 yet. You have a lot of units at 0 trust, man. Yeah. There's a thing called there's a section in here that's called the Paradox Simulation, and pretty much every update they give a couple levels. They give a couple operators the ability to have a paradox simulation, which is just a nice little thing that you can do. And you can, if you do the simulation and clear it, then you get 200 Arundum. Not most of them. 12F has one currently, and Doran Cornor. So yeah, at least half of them have simulations. Ranger and Yato don't yet. See, it's not highlighted. Yato, best unit in the game right here. Alright, Ori, I have now given you... you need to finish up your Annihilation at some point. And I should probably help you at some point to do... or to finish up that Annihilation. Because that affects how much Arundum you get every week. So if you're not being able to clear any of these, then yeah. Like at the very least, you should be able to clear Chernobyl right now. Yeah, maybe tomorrow we can get together and clear that out. It should not be terribly difficult, and something that you should know, you want to clear out the Lungmen outskirts and everything because they increase your weekly limit, as well as downtown. Even just a little bit more weekly is still, you know, long-term success. We enjoy long-term success here at Arknights.com, .gov.org. This one won't give you extra weekly, but during the Annihilation, yeah. And this one can be a little bit tricky if you don't have a good arts caster, but here's the thing about Annihilation missions. Bring a support unit to just clear them out, because you get all kinds of nice little fun goodies when you do that, especially Arundum. We love Arundum, and you are like running low, my man. Like if you bring a support unit that can seriously help out with finishing some of these, like in particular Flooded Seashore can be quite difficult to do. Yeah, you do need at least one E2, so we'll need to try to get Silver Ash to E2. Do you have the stuff to make... Do you have the stuff to E2 him, actually? Hold on. You have enough red tickets, you have,
ドクター
you just need the chips at that point. Silver Ash. Also, you need to bump up skill levels, my man. Yeah, you need coal, and you need D32 steel. How much of that can you make? You can make... You would just need to grind this a little bit, or buy it from the certificate shop. You might just want to buy it from the certificate shop. What are your certificates at? What have you been spending your money on?
ドクターそばに寄って
Yeah, Ori, what have you been spending your certificates on? Oh, we can also get the mats this way. Since you have plenty of these. So we can pick those up, and that shouldn't be terribly difficult. Well, you don't have a whole lot of I suppose we can talk about that later. Because picking up the materials in the shop, as well as the headhunting permits, are your best bets. Like, getting these and these, like, these are the problem childs of, you know, raising materials. Also, if you can... Ah, hello, Sano. Thanks for joining. I have managed to help Ori overcome significant difficulties with progression in this game. Also, as I was just saying, if you clear out if you use a support unit every day, it gives you 30 more credits for this store. Which is good, you know, to buy more things. Because more stuff you get from Closure's store, the better materials you have in the long run to do more things. It's all about the cycle of gacha. You gotta live and die by the cycle of the gacha. And if you don't want to spend any sanity, just come here to the CC store. Also, you might want to buy a couple operators from the CC store. Like, have you not cleared any of these? Have you not done, like, anything in contingency contract yet? Because it doesn't look like you've spent a thing. Okay, well, let me run this through you. Every day, there is a certain map in the contingent. You've never played contingency contract, right? Okay. So every day, yeah, scene's great. Every day, one of these stages is in this section right here, the contingency contract section. If you go into this and you clear the stage, then you get 20 of these tokens. And then you can modify the difficulty of the stage by clicking on these tags, which do things like lower your HP to 1 instead of 3, remove tiles from the map, lower the amount of units that you can take onto the mount. And if you do if you do 2 of those tags, then you unlock this, which is another 30. And if you do 4 tags, because these count 2 and these count 1, then you can get yeah, here we go. You can get 50 and 5 items. They're generally not very good, but items is items. So that's 100 each per stage that you do. And then you can take them into this store. This is the permanent store. This is available in the off-season. And you can get some new operators as well. Now, they're not going to be, like, super game changers at your state, but it is worth picking them up. Scene, in particular, is a very good unit, especially with other difficulty modes. BB has seen some use in high-level content and other modes. This one, she's not nearly as good, but a healer's a healer. So, it is what it is. So I'd recommend trying that out at some point. And it also lets you use a support unit for free because it doesn't cost any sanity. And that gets you 30 extra credit a day. So these are your tips and tricks for improving your game. And I will now log off of your account because I don't need to be logged into your account. So I return this to you. And
Arknights.
I'm going back to mine.
ドクター、私が守る。
Oh, and I did this yet. I finished this up yesterday, but why don't we go ahead and end up
ドクター、
with me doing an auto deploy of
ありがとう。
the last map in this particular event, because it's fairly clean looking,
この部屋、漏電対策はしっかりされていますか？
and it gives you a glimpse of
ここが召喚の居宅ですね。
what a truly powerful Arknights player can do when they put their mind to it.
ドクター、私が守る。
I need to grind for I need to grind for my medals for the day anyway. So why not just have y'all here while I do it?
みんな、くれぐれも安全にね。
There's probably going to be a lot going on, Ori, that you don't really understand, but just, you know, just stick with it and watch.
もう後悔の余地はありません。泣き叫べ。その脆い信念のもとで。
これが戦場というものね。
Man, I can't wait until the next update when modules drop, and then I have to dump even more levels on Palace.
英雄たちよ、この揺るぎなき信念をたたえ、我らに組みせよ。
Yeah, it's pretty chaotic at 4 Op 4.
深淵に帰る。
It was a little crazy doing this on my own.
逃げる前に私の許可は取ったのかしら。ねえ、獲物さん。
By the way, if you want to see the stream for this, it's on my YouTube, which is, I guess, in my about section. I don't know if you care, but it's there if you want to see it.
無価値なものには興味ないのです。
Hero guy's down, Scotty just dropped, and now she's gonna go fist fight, that guy. Oasta drops, and he is going to stay there for pretty much the rest of the game. And he's going to be putting in some mad work. I really love his S2, it's just such a satisfying sound. I forgot to undeploy Adriana until right there. It's okay though, it didn't mess anything up. Her pass, Cal's monster does make things a little bit easier. I probably could have done it without her, but I was like, well, I spent all that time raising her, what am I gonna do, not use her? Oh, I think this is the one where the hero gets away. Yep. Normally that doesn't happen, but auto-deploys, you know. What's supposed to happen is Gladia is supposed to use S3 on that guy to hold him there. And sometimes that just doesn't happen for some reason. It only happens like once a day, but it's still annoying. But I'm not losing anything, so I don't really care. There we go. I don't know what the RNG is that makes that happen, but it is what it is. Anyway, I think that's it for stream. Unless anyone has anything else to say, I'm gonna wrap it up. Ori, even if you can't do this final area, you can still get medals from just grinding out these. And you should have enough natural sanity to grind out all the materials anyway. Yeah, that's the issue with Gladia, is not only does she need a specific enemy, she needs an enemy to be... She needs an enemy within her range to activate the effect. She can also miss her effect. If you try to use it and the enemy walks out of range before the skill fully activates, she will continue to go through her skill and still use it, but the whirlpool won't come out and she won't do anything. She will just like stand there hovering for 9 seconds. And then her skill runs out and she has to try again. It's definitely a flaw in her skill design. It might be an intentional flaw, but it's still a flaw nonetheless. Whereas if I was using S2, her S2 would have yeah, I can actually show you it happened, probably. See if I can't make this happen. Oh, hi Satch. Yeah, I'm live. I was helping out. I was helping out somebody in another server clear out the chip stages because he just couldn't beat any of the supply stages, the second tier ones. So how was your day? How's it going? I was just about to show how Gladia could miss, just to have a little bit more fun. What am I doing? Looking for Gladia.
わしの出番じゃな。
And just add a couple other people. Alright, there we go. So I'm going to try to intentionally make Gladia miss.
人外では戦場で誰も救えない。主の名を掲げ、この旗の元へ集え。こんなセリフを一度言ってみたかったんだ。信号は、いや悪いね。僕は別に信徒じゃないよ。
獲物はどれですね。この刃を受けてみるがよい。
I don't really care about this guy. He can leave. Okay, that I wasn't able to do. Let's try this one. Okay, that one was a hit.
信号は安定。いつでも行けるよ。承知してる。問題ないよ。誰が戦場で旗を武器にするんだよ。
結果我に喜びを与えなさい。逃げ道など必要ありません。
It's a something, I bet.
はい。ご命令の通り。
信号は即戦即決。何時らが孤児せし不意。何人も語り継ぐことかなわ。
I'm sure I can make it happen.
どうぞ続けて。
任せな。どうしたんだよ。
どうぞ続けて。ご命令の通り。
Ah, so far I haven't missed. I'm kind of impressed. That might be. First I gotta not die to these jerks.
ここにおる反抗するイスらも叩き切ってくれるわ。ご命令の通り。
問題ない。これで分かったでしょ。
ご命令の通り。
結果をお聞かせください。
俺30。 何か考えがあるのか。何か何時らが孤児せし不意。何人も語り継ぐことかなわ。
抜くぞ。どうぞ続けて。どうぞ続けて。気をつけなさい。
Yeah, I probably need a faster enemy for this.
逃げ道など必要ありません。
これで分かったでしょ。
Let's try against like a dog or something. Because I have done this before during
ドクター、私が守る。
I believe it was Annihilation 7. Yeah, heroes might be, but I don't want to deal with them, to be honest. What's a stage with a lot of dogs in it? That might work. That is not a team that has Glaudia in it. That does not help me.
出発。
情けねえやつだ。さっさと消えろ。
I really need a favorites on demand button for these guys. It might also be that I need Adriana on the field. Because she was on the field when that happened, so maybe it's a maybe it's an attack tick thing.
面倒事が起きなきゃいいんだけど。
私を呼び起こしてくださったのはあなたですね。
獲物はどれですね。まだ敵には気づかれてないみたい。この程度の戦いですし、余力を残すことをお許しください。どうぞ続けて。
Yeah, that didn't work. Up.
続けて。深海と山に漂う海藻の奥に何が潜んでると思う？おもちゃで遊ぶの。
There it is. There it is. See? She completely whiffed. She did try to pull something afterwards, but she absolutely completely whiffed. So, that was an example of how that happens.
お待ちして逃しませんよ。
Yeah, it might be an attack speed thing.
盆栽ですわね。
But you clearly saw how it just completely whiffed. It did not actually come out. It's really weird, but that's how it works.
私が守る。
Yeah, Gladia, she just can't handle a slug when she's going too fast. It's the fatal weakness of going fast. Sometimes you get turtled. Alright. I think that's it for stream tonight. We'll try to help Ori again tomorrow with his team. Since there'll be more stages that he needs help to get the good materials from. Because we gotta help out our fellow Arknights and make sure that they don't have to grind too hard for a gacha that wants you to check in 3 times a day. Because that is how they control your life. Just make sure that you're having fun, guys. Just make sure that you're having fun. See you all. Happy New Year. Let's see if I can't find somebody to raid since I got 5 viewers. Let's see. Do I have a friend on Twitch that I can send everybody to? Bolt's playing Pokemon. So why don't I do that? How do I do the raid command? And it's... Yep, that and Gay Angst. Let's see, that's Baltazar. Baltazar. Yeah. And there you go. See y'all later. Have fun with Bolt. Bye-bye.